The useState hook lets you add local state to function components. It takes the initial state as argument and returns an array with two values, the current state and a function to update the state. For example, here we declare a countState variable, which has as initial value 0, and then render it. The value of the count variable will be 0 across 3 renders until we call setCount to update it. For example, we can call setCount to increment the count when a button gets clicked. So each time the button is clicked, the count gets incremented by 1 and the component re-renders. When the next state that we pass to the update function is computed from the current state, we can directly pass a function that takes the current state and returns the next state. This guarantees that we compute the next state from the up-to-date current state. You can use the state hook more than once in a single component. For example, in this canvas component, we create one state variable for the width, one for the height, and one for the background color. Let's say that we want to scale up the canvas by updating its width and height when the user clicks a button. React will batch the width and the height update into a single re-render to improve performance, instead of doing a separate re-render for each state update. If the initial state is the result of an expensive computation, we don't want to redo it on every render. To compute the initial state only during the first render, we can pass a function to useState that returns the initial state. This function will be called only during the first render.